Hey guys, you're watching Boondockin' with Dennis. Good afternoon. We have a very nice day so far here in gorgeous Rockport, Texas. 78 degrees right now. It's going to go up to 88. I know in Corpus Christi yesterday, it's about 25 miles away to get to the closest part of Corpus, 25, 30 miles. I guess I'm up the other end of Rockport now. They were in the 90s, 94 degrees in October. And in about a week, we have a cool front coming, and that'll drop the overnight temperatures into the low 60s and high 50s for a few days. And that's going to be some great sleeping weather. If you're new to the channel, I boondock full time in my F-150 with a Lear topper. I've been doing that for over 3.5 years. I have not slept indoors since July of 2021, so that would be about 15 months, right? Something like that. And I don't miss it. The more that I'm outside, the more trouble I have when I go inside. Little personality disorder happening now. I've become, I watch Rusty 78609, and he was talking about being RV institutionalized, meaning when it came time to live in a house, he has trouble getting used to it. And I have trouble just going indoors. I'm okay going into the store to grab what I need, but going indoors to eat at a restaurant is a struggle. If I can get in and get out in a few minutes, no problem. But I like being outside. I like the outdoors. I wanted to talk to you today about a big announcement from Texas State Parks. They announced their first new Texas State Park in 25 years. And it's going to open up in 2023 if everything goes to plan. And when I was driving from Mineral Wells State Park, which is a very nice state park, to Possum Kingdom State Park, for the first time in my life I drove through an area called Palo Pinto. There's a gentleman fishing. Wonder how he's doing fishing today. We're looking at Aransas Bay, right? By the way, and the Navy is flying touch and goes at the local airport. There's 2 planes flying big circles, and they just touch down on the runway and go right back up. I've also seen a Coast Guard helicopter in the area this morning. But when I was driving from Mineral Wells State Park to Possum Kingdom State Park, I drove through this beautiful area called Palo Pinto. And it was absolutely beautiful. And I was thinking, wow, if the ride there is this beautiful, what's Possum Kingdom going to be like? So the new Texas State Park will be called Palo Pinto State Park. And Palo Pinto, I didn't look this up. I should have a Palo Pinto video somewhere in my vast repertoire of videos. And I remember there was a courthouse there and not much else. Like, I don't, just offhand, and I'm going to have to go back and watch that video, I don't remember a restaurant or a retail store. I'm going to pull over and let a truck go. There you go. Thank you, sir. keeping an eye on my rear view. Here comes another plane. And there were some houses there, but you know how most small Texas towns have like that little town square with some retail shops and a restaurant and things like that? This one was just, the courthouse was right on the highway. So I drove around there, and I remember there was a jail, like an old time jail. It was very Wild West. It was actually really impressive. And when I get out on the road, I find the coolest things that I wasn't looking for. You know, you'll do a little research, and I was working my way towards Caprock Canyon. And, you know, the next day I went from Possum Kingdom to Caprock Canyon. But that Palo Pinto place, just the ride going up to it and just, I guess, west of it was absolutely stunning. And I want to, you know, just to give you an idea, if you're not familiar where those state parks are, it's west of Dallas and east of, I want to say, Abilene. You know, a lot of people that do YouTube videos do a little research. Not me. I just go from my failing memory. But there's a lake is going to be the centerpiece of the park. I believe they said it was called Lake Tucker. And for swimming, fishing, and boating, but no motorized boats. I guess you can have little rowboat or kayaks or things like that. And it did have some, I think, 18 miles of trails. They are going to have horse trails there, which I have yet to see anyone riding a horse in a Texas state park. And I have been to a bunch of them that have equestrian campsites. I've stayed on a few equestrian campsites. And I'm sure there's some of you that, yeah, we do it all the time. We bring the horses, we go. I've just never seen it. There's a lot of common things I haven't seen. But, yeah, Texas State Parks is about to become 100 years old. They just received, in a separate article I read, HEB made a donation of $1 million. And HEB is our local grocery store chain. It's a pretty big chain. Really nice grocery stores. And very employee oriented. They take care of their employees. Good morning, Eugene. How are you today? Oh, he's taken off already. He's already pissed. Good morning, Eugene. Eugene is a blue heron. He likes to be called a blue herring. And personal friend of mine. Matter of fact, many of you mentioned you were wondering if he was okay because he got evicted. They were building a structure to set on fire for the homecoming, and every time I went over there, he was on top of it. They would build it and add more during the day, and he'd be on top of it at night. So he was not on there Monday night when they set it on fire. And I'm going to have to get you guys a clip of the burnt grass there, because every year they do such a great job of cleaning everything up. The only thing is burnt earth. Yesterday there was no trash left over from that event. Looks like they tried to repair this road a little bit. Just a little bit. You wouldn't want to do it completely. That's the construction around here. The wind's only 4 miles an hour today. Let me hit you with a horrible, horrible dad joke. I know a lot of you guys are sick of me talking about the new art museum. Let me let this guy pass. There you go. Thank you. A lot of you guys are sick of me talking about the art museum. And I get it. We're getting a new art museum here in Texas. Art center, excuse me. But I disagree with you guys. When it comes to art, I know where to draw the line. There's your dad joke for the day. That's a screaming goat. If you don't like screaming goats, you're watching the wrong channel. Sometimes I even use the video clip. There's a Eugene. Good morning. He's saying hi to you guys. Squawky little devil, aren't they? Oh, it's very peaceful, guys. It is 9:17 a.m. I slept in a little bit this morning. I didn't I didn't sleep in. I just stayed in the truck when I got up. Look at that. There's another Eugene. They are everywhere. Here comes the truck towards us, guys. Keep your hands in the truck, guys. There's another Eugene right there. Good morning, darling. Hold on. Hold on. And there's your postcard. How's that? Let me get you one more with a pier in it. And he's not even moving. He looks fake. He could be a wooden Eugene. But I've only been to 2 Texas state parks in the last year. 3 actually. And that's sad. So I'm not dying. I'm really wanting to get to a new one. But I've done all the ones in my area, so it would be a significant amount of travel just to get to a new Texas state park. But it's just money, right? We're just going to waste that money on food and shelter. I want to say good morning to my friend Mike. Mike, I hope you're feeling better soon. Let me get around these nice people. Good morning.
Good morning.
I got a good morning. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Good morning. Good morning. What is that song from, guys? Is that some commercial or some old song they used in a commercial? With Folgers in your cup. I am having Folgers today. I'm down to like my last 20 packs of instant coffee, and then I have a small can of Starbucks instant coffee. And I've been working to get my supplies down. Been mostly working on eating my canned food because my cans are getting rusty since I'm always by the water. I'm sure you guys always have the same problems, right? I get a lot of emails for window replacement, which I don't think I'll be doing much of that. And I get a lot of Camp Lejeune lawsuit emails. And considering I never served in the military or been to Camp Lejeune, ooh, that one's right overhead. He was buzzing us. I think they're wasting their time. Well, guys, get to a Texas state park or whatever park you're in. I know Pennsylvania has some awesome state parks, and Arkansas had a couple really beautiful state parks that I went to. But other than that, I don't think I've been to a state park in other states. I've been to some national parks, and is Arcadia? I think Arcadia in Maine was a national park. I know I spent a lot of time there when I was young. Woo, they're low flying, guys. We're getting buzzed. There's Aransas Bay. Anyone know what kind of palm tree that is? That's a whole lot of planes. There he is up there. I don't know if you guys can make him out, but he's up there. Hey guys, thanks for riding along today. I appreciate you. Say goodbye, goat. Thanks for watching.